Man, what up though? This your boy Prince Raw back again with another reaction. Today we're gonna react on pretty much. Well, I thought this was an interesting video. I didn't even watch it. I just watched the first couple seconds and I thought it would be an interesting video. So guess what? We reacting to it. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty much what if we dump trash into a volcano? You know what I'm saying? And to be honest with you, that's something I thought about, man. As far as like, cause I'm sure. Well, not I'm sure. I know for a fact the world has a trash problem. So, man, hey, if we can fix it that way, cool. If not, you know what I mean? Hey, I don't know. We got to figure out a different route. Maybe we're going to shoot it into space or something. You know what I mean? But yeah, the video's by documentaries, and shit, I think bro got a dope channel. He got a couple other videos that are very informative, and like I said, hey, we're going to watch everything on this channel, gang.
You ever found yourself thinking, why don't we just toss all our trash into volcanoes? I mean, if you've ever played Minecraft, then you might already be familiar with the concept of dropping stuff you don't need into lava and never having to worry about it again. Sounds too good to be true, doesn't it? Well, you've probably already guessed it, but as so often, things are not as simple as they seem on the first glance. Here's the thing, we generate an insane amount of trash every year. Take the United States, for example. Americans throw away about 239 million tons of garbage annually. So, yeah, finding a way to get rid of all that would be pretty great, and tossing it into a volcano sounds like a solid solution, right? It feels almost like a cheat code to solving the trash problem, but it's not as simple as it seems. Not even.
Man, well, to be fair, right, even with that trash, bro, I think a lot of trash is, bro, it's a business, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember I saw a video once where recycling is pretty much a finesse. Like, it doesn't matter if you put it in the recycling bin or put it in trash. 9 times out of 10, it's gonna go, you know what I mean, towards the same spot, the same landfill or whatever, you know? Now, of course, we have dope solutions like, man, like hemp products. You know what I'm saying? Like I told y'all, bro, your boy used to deal with the za back in the day, you know what I'm saying? But za is nothing more than a hemp plant, you know what I'm saying? Pretty much there's multiple things you can do with the hemp plant. You can make clothes, you can, man, I think you can build buildings, you know what I mean? And one of the dopest things you could do is actually make a plastic which, like, it's biodegradable, you know what I'm saying? But, like I said, I think it's a business that somebody's getting paid along those lines to where they're just letting it slide, bro. You know what I mean? And like I said, we figured out in one of these videos, but hey, I'm telling you, they
even close. Bro. The first issue we'd face is, well, actually finding a volcano that can handle all that garbage. There are only around 1,500 active volcanoes on Earth, and many of them are tucked away in remote areas, far from where people actually live. So getting our trash to one of those volcanoes would be a logistical nightmare. But let's pretend we get that part sorted. We load up all our trash and head to the nearest volcano. What's next? Well, not all volcanoes are created equal. You'd need a very specific kind to even think about this idea. What we're looking for is a shield volcano. These are the ones with those iconic lava lakes and slow, steady eruptions. The problem is, shield volcanoes are relatively rare. But for the sake of this thought experiment, let's assume we somehow manage to find ourselves a nice, docile shield volcano. You'd think the hardest part is over, right? But nope. If you're one of the brave souls tasked with delivering the trash to the volcano, get ready for some serious danger. The environment around a volcano is no joke. Poisonous gases, flying rocks, and boiling hot lava. It's the kind of place you...
Hey, that would be one of the world's dangerous jobs, bro. Like, how much would you get paid, or how much you think they should start off at to do that? You know what I'm saying? Like, how much would somebody have to pay you to do that job? You know, throwing the trash into the volcano. Or we could automate it, you know what I'm saying? Get us a couple of robots that, you know what I mean? One of the two, but me personally, you gonna have to give me like at least, because I want to say, man, those deep sea welders, they got a dangerous job, you know what I'm saying? They be underwater, you know what I mean? All types of crazy shit. So I'll say 160 minimum, bro. 160, 180, 160, 180K a year minimum to do that job, and I'll do it. You know what I'm saying? I'll probably do it for like a year or two, but I'll do it.
Don't want to be hauling a truckload of trash, and when it's time to dump it in, let's just say things get a bit tricky. Back in 2002, a group of researchers threw a small bag of trash into a volcano in Ethiopia, and what happened next was not exactly expected. Lava lakes, it turns out, are pretty unstable. When something cold like trash lands in them, it triggers a chain reaction. Pressurized steam builds up, and suddenly, you've got an eruption of acidic gases and molten rock. So, just imagine what might happen if we dumped an entire country's worth of waste.
I mean, it kind of makes sense, bro. Have y'all ever, like, you ever been cooking, right? And then with oil, and then you drop like a little bit of water in it? You know what I'm saying? That is one of the worst things you could do is adding oil or water into hot oil, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Especially hot oil that's on fire. You're not supposed to just do that. You're supposed to try to dump flour in it. You're not supposed to. Don't drop water in. You know what I mean? Like story time, bro. It was, man, I was like 21. Yeah, 2021, bro. I was living with one of my, you know what I mean, family friends or relatives, and bro, dude was cooking, right? So he cooking, bro. I come home, I go, you know what I'm saying? He's like, hey man, I'm about to cook, whatever, just chill out, and then the food's gonna be ready. I'm like, dope, bro, say less. So I'm chilling, bro. A few seconds later, all I hear is, man, hey, you know what I mean? Come here. Bro, I pull up to the kitchen, bruh got the flames and you know what I mean? I don't know what he did. He might have left the oil a little bit too long, but the flames are, you know what I mean, rising. So bro sees that, and he automatically thinking, man, I need to put out the flames. He grab another pan, man, fill up the water, bro, chunks it into the thing. Bro, when I'm talking about, it exploded, bro. It burnt bro's face, it burnt his arms, all that, bro. He literally had like 3rd-degree burns, like face and arms, bro. You feel me? Like the fire department come, the marshal came in, and man, bro just sitting there like, you know what I mean? At the time, he wasn't, you know what I mean? He pretty much didn't want to go to the hospital. He was like, man, do you think I'm gonna be okay? Bro, the you know what I mean? The fire chief is like, bro, you have 3rd-degree burns. Like your skin is gonna start sliding off, bro. Like, yes, you have to go to the burn unit, bro. So yeah, bro went to the burn unit for like, man, for a couple weeks, man. You know what I mean? And I went to go visit him to see how he was doing, the whole nine. And now, of course, he was able to pull through. But yeah, man, just throwing, like he said, throwing something cold into something hot. Man, that's a dangerous combination, bro.
We could end up with a volcano literally spitting trash all over the place. And that's not even the worst of it. Even if we somehow avoid an eruption, we've still got to deal with the fact that not all trash breaks down in lava.
I didn't know that.
Metals and other materials might just sit in the lava, only to be blasted out later on. Plus, let's not forget that burning trash releases a ton of harmful pollutants into the atmosphere. So instead of solving the trash problem, we might just make the pollution crisis a whole lot worse. And shipping all this trash to remote volcanoes? Yeah, that's going to generate a massive carbon footprint. The emissions from hauling trash across countries would pretty much defeat the purpose of trying to reduce waste in the first place. So, while tossing trash into volcanoes might sound like a good way to get rid of it all, the reality is much messier. If we're really looking to get rid of waste, maybe we should stick with recycling or exploring better ways to convert waste into usable energy. Or, you know, we could always just shoot it all into space. If you're interested in why that wouldn't be a good idea either, let me know in the comments.
That was actually, like I said, that was gonna be my next thought. Like, hey, why don't we just shoot it into the sun or something? You know what I'm saying? But I'm glad, bro. You know what I mean? He got another video, so man, we gonna make a part 2 to this because I want to find out, bro. We about to go down the rabbit hole, man. Listen, I'm not gonna make this video longer than it needs to be, man. This your boy Prince Ra, and I'm gonna catch you in the next video. You know what I'm saying?
Anyways, thanks a lot for watching and subscribe for similar videos in the future. Hope to see